My hair has been at a similar length for the past 2 years and I am sick of it. This year, I'm on a mission to grow the most hair I have ever grown in a single year, and I want to share everything that I'm doing with you guys so that you can also grow the most hair you've grown in a single year. And for this, I looked to the experts, dermatologists, because they know this stuff, they've studied it, they know it better than all of us. If you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I post videos twice a week, every single week, all about growing long, healthy hair. And on the weekends, I like to post something a little different and some shorts here and there. So if that seems interesting, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I post. Let's get into it. The first effective treatment that I have been using, which I think you should use too, is one that is going viral right now. I feel like everyone is coming out with their own version of this treatment, and it's because it actually works. The first effective hair growth treatment that is dermatologist approved that I will be using is red light therapy. Now, I've already been using red light therapy for a couple months and I am amazed with the results. Now, the reason why this is going more viral now is because strong enough treatments were only available in a dermatologist's office, and that gets extremely expensive because every time you have to go to the office, they have to do the treatment for you, and you won't get results from one treatment. You have to do consistent treatments to see positive results. But now we have this at home, and we can get strong enough treatments to see similar results or even the same or better results than you'd see from going to a dermatologist's office. So the two most common types of red light therapy are LED light therapy and low level laser therapy. So what I have been using is LED red light therapy, and I have seen great results. But now I'm going to also incorporate low level laser therapy. So the specific kit I will be using is from today's sponsor, irestore. Thank you so much to irestore for sponsoring this video, and I have been wanting to try this device for years since I saw Dr. Dre and Cassandra Bankson use this. I've seen other dermatologists use it, but those two specifically, I saw the results and I was like, I need to get my hands on that product. So I'm so happy that they reached out to me. So the device looks like this. This is the helmet. This is probably, if you Google red light therapy or low level laser therapy, this is probably what you see. It has 282 lasers and LEDs. So this one is actually a combination of low level laser therapy and LED light therapy. So it has lasers and LEDs inside, and all you have to do is wear it like a hat, like so. My hair is tied at the back, so I will insert some B-roll of me actually using it. This is the professional kit with extended side and back cover and one of the strongest and most effective home treatments that you can do. It works by stimulating the follicles and giving them the energy to not only grow, but stay in the anagen growth phase for a longer period of time, which results in longer, thicker hair. You only need to wear it 3 times a week for 25 minutes each, and because it's hands-free, you can do other things while you're doing the therapy. I like to do it at night, so I'm either sitting down on the couch or watching TV, or sometimes even in the morning when I'm just scrolling on Pinterest. And this kit is not cheap, but it is definitely worth it. The other great thing is this company really believes in their product, so they do have a 1-year money-back guarantee. Now, you might be wondering why I'm using this treatment despite not having specifically androgenic alopecia or severe hair loss. But the reason why I'm using it is because hair loss actually runs in my family on both sides. So on my mom's side, hair loss is more in the form of hair thinning. But then on my dad's side, he started losing his hair pretty early. And my older brother also started losing his hair in his early 20s. So I'm using it in the same way I use like anti-aging products. I'm using it as a preventative measure before I experience any hair loss, because most dermatologists will tell you that the best way to prevent hair loss is to start the treatment before, in the same way that the best way to treat wrinkles is to prevent getting them in the first place. Thanks again to irestore for sponsoring this part of the video. So the next thing I'm doing, and that you should think of doing to get the longest, thickest hair this year, less manipulation. I didn't realize that I think I was still manipulating my hair a little bit more than I should have. And so now that I have reduced it, just in the past month, I've noticed massive results. So for me, in general with styling, I was already only styling my hair like once a week, or putting my hair in a protective style like cornrows for like 4 weeks, or twists for maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks at a time. So that wasn't the issue. My specific issue is combing and brushing. Now, I'm not saying don't comb or brush your hair, because a lot of people prefer to have combed out or brushed out hair, including me. However, I was detangling combing my hair in too many stages of my hair care routine, and that was causing excessive shedding. I was pulling out more hair, and I was experiencing a lot more breakage. Like whenever I'd be done with doing my hair, I'd always have small pieces of hair like on the ground all around me. And that's not a good thing. So here's what I did. I have cut down my combing and brushing to only one time in my routine. Where in my routine? In the styling stage. I just finger detangle, and then I only put the brush through, which is the Tangle Teaser brush, by the way. That's my hair's favorite brush. So if you feel like your hair is staying the same length and it is not growing, try reducing the amount of time you're combing and detangling and brushing your hair, and you might see a difference. The next thing you need to do if you feel like you can grow your hair is protective styling. But not just protective styling the right way. A lot of people just call any style where your ends are tucked a protective style, which it is not. And it doesn't have to be. Some styles are just for fashion, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be a protective style, but if you're going to call it a protective style, make sure it's actually protecting your hair. So for this entire year, my perfect and most used protective styles will be mini twists, not micro twists, mini twists, and cornrows. I just love the versatility and the way mini twists look. The next one is cornrows, and the reason why I love those is because the hair has no movement at all. The only part of your hair that moves and gets manipulated is right at the ends of your hair. I can wear wigs on top, and most importantly, I can go up to 5 weeks without having to comb or brush or manipulate my hair in any way when it's in cornrows. But now, if you have naturally straight hair and you don't want to protective style in the styles that I've mentioned, you can still protective style by going more of a low manipulation. Like let's say wearing a low bun where your ends are tucked away, you're using a satin or silk scrunchie and it's not too tight. Or you can keep your hair in a braid or two, like just one single braid at the back of your head or two braids or something like that. One of the tips that's made the most drastic difference in my hair when it comes to both length retention but also moisture and just the way my hair feels. It almost makes my texture feel smoother, shinier, and healthier, and it's the best thing I've done for my hair shaft recently. This doesn't directly promote hair growth, but it promotes length retention because it prevents your ends from breaking off and staying hydrated, and this is oiling your ends every single day. My oil of choice, if you're not new to this channel, you know what I'm gonna say. It's the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. It is amazing. It is expensive, but absolutely worth it. I am not even halfway through the bottle and I've been using it for like 5 months. It also prevents single strand knots and split ends. So if you feel like your ends are always just not looking so great or your hair is the same length for a long time, try this because it's working for me. Another issue that has really affected my specific hair growth journey is my diet. I have been on a fitness routine journey for years now, and that means that my calories have been in a deficit for a very long time. This means that there's a very high chance of me being nutrient deficient, and because hair is not a vital organ, all the nutrients that your body needs are going to go focused on your actual body, and then any excess is what's going to go to your hair. So I believe my hair has been very stunted by the fact that my nutrients have been pretty low for the past couple years. So I've been getting very focused on getting more protein, fats, and carbs, and you should too, because even if it's not going to help your hair, it's going to help your overall health, which always results in better hair. And I'm also supplementing where I need to. So I'm taking vitamin D3 in combination with vitamin K2. And then I'm also taking a multivitamin. I'm also taking magnesium glycinate, which is amazing for stress reduction and that anxiety reduction. It helps me get better sleep. Better sleep promotes melatonin, which promotes hair growth. It's one of those things where I don't even take it for the hair growth benefits. It's just a great side effect. Along with the kit that irestore sent me, they actually sent me hair growth vitamins as well. They sent me this DHD blocker one, which looks like this. They sent me gummy hair growth vitamins as well, which are in the fridge, but I won't take them at the same time. I'll take these first, and then when I'm done with these, I'll move on to the gummy ones. So try looking into your diet and see if you can supplement where you can. That will really help your hair. And then another thing which is highly underrated, like oiling your ends, is scalp massages, especially because it's free. You can do it every single day. You can do it at any time of the day. And the only reason why I believe this tip is not as popular is because it's boring. Massaging your scalp stimulates your follicles. It can wake up any dormant follicles. It allows for the blood flow to be sent to that area, and more blood flow carries more nutrients, more oxygen, which really promotes hair growth. Now, I've never actually used a serum on my scalp, and I've mentioned in my past couple videos that I've been wanting to try a serum, and I'm really happy that I finally have one to try. It is also from irestore. This part of the video is not sponsored, but they send me other things, so I figured I'd include them. They sent me this little kit, which also has a thickening conditioner, a thickening shampoo. This is what I'm talking about, and it's the Growth Activator Serum for Thinning Hair formula. And this says, after washing your hair, apply 1 full dropper directly onto a clean scalp in the area of hair loss, or apply more as needed. You can use this up to twice a day, and you need to shake it before using it. So you can use any serum that promotes whatever issue you have. So this is what the packaging looks like, and I am extremely excited. And the reason why I'm excited is because with almost all LED light therapy tools, you don't use them with an oil on your scalp because it can block the light therapy from penetrating perfectly into your scalp. And so because of this, I've only been oiling my hair once a week. And so I've been looking for a serum to replace the oil that I usually use, because I always oil my hair like 3 to 4 times a week, and now I only oil it on the day I wash my hair. So for this, I won't be using it all over my scalp. I will be using it in the areas where I feel like I need it most. So on my hairline, usually in this area, on my temples, on both sides, that's where I'm likely to see hair loss. And then I have certain portions in my hair where my hair, I feel like, just grows slower than the rest of my hair. And also my hair always grows faster on one side. To be honest, I feel like that's a nutrient deficiency. However, I will be using this on the side that grows slower than the other side, and I will update you on the results of this serum. And then for the oil, I always use an oil mix that contains my favorite essential oils and also carrier oils. So this is camellia oil, avocado oil. For the carrier oils, some castor oil. And then for the essential oils, I like rosemary, tea tree, lavender, peppermint, and I actually prefer to make my own oil mix. But you can buy ones that already have most of these ingredients, like wild growth oil or the very popular Mael Organics oil. So you don't have to think about measurements or making it too strong or too light. But if you want to see how to make the specific oil that I have been using the entire year and that I will continue using, you can watch this video right here. Hit my face right there to subscribe if you didn't in the beginning. Let me know what else you'd like to see from this channel. Leave a comment for what you're going to be doing to grow your hair the most this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.